Hello, and welcome to a stream. We've had a lot of streams recently. It's like, what, 3 or 4 days straight, maybe? Happy Monday evening, or whatever day it is in your time zone. How's everybody doing? It's nighttime for me. I had a weird day at work, and now I'm gonna do some drawing. I don't know exactly what all we're gonna draw tonight. I think I'm gonna do more anime character hair drawing, and then maybe some basic hair drawing, and then maybe an art fight attack. That's kind of the general menu I have in mind for the evening. Um, Also, it's affiliate anniversary. I've been doing this for a year. I said that yesterday, but Twitch does a weird 48-hour thing, so I didn't know which day was the real day until I looked today. Today is the real day. Um, that's exciting. But we're just gonna keep it low key. We're gonna draw. Um, Let me go ahead and switch over to the drawing screen where we left off with our hair drawing. Last time we did hair drawing. Let me pull some music for myself. There we go. Oh, thank you for redeeming Doodle Woo, Mama Waddles. Let me just move myself into frame. Let me make him a little smaller and up. Yeah, there we go. Doodle Woo has arrived. I thought we might use the main model this stream. I clearly thought incorrectly. Yep, he's here. He's ready to doodle. And we have text to remind us that it's the affiliate anniversary. Oh, now I'm in a wig. Thank you for the wig. YouTube folks, if you want to have fun and put a wig on me, you can come to Twitch. Same channel name. But, well, now that we have a wig, I suppose we can start drawing. I gotta find something to draw, so let me just... I guess having the wig on to draw hair does make sense. You're not wrong. Alright, let me figure out whose hair I'm drawing next. I don't think anything can be more challenging than drawing Mai's hair. Yu-Gi-Oh! Really threw me for a loop. Let me see. I've watched animes. I can think of someone's hair to draw. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Alright. Let me grab the eraser. And we can erase the looking for ref. Well, I kind of already did Bayonetta back in the first round, second round. Like, this is basically Bayonetta hair, but blue. Like, what I drove from was Ariana Grande, but it turns out the Ariana Grande is just Bayonetta. So, oh, well, her hair looks like clothes. I don't think that would work. But I am going to draw another queen of hair. Um, Hello, Uwu Drewski. Welcome in. We're drawing hair again. Also, for everyone who's like, are you going to stop drawing hair? I have to practice it for like a week, so I've got one more day left of hair drawing. I won't necessarily do that on stream, though. But this is like day 6 of 7 of daily hair drawing. I've just hung out with you guys most of the times that I've drawn hair. Charlie, Charlie, homie, Talia, G, 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 G. We gotta make this chin pointier because we're doing anime hair. What was I thinking? Having a non-pointy chin. And then we're gonna clear out the stuff we don't need. We're gonna make it a little bigger so we can see. Why won't it control T? That's weird. Cancel. No. Oh, there must be a pixel somewhere that's causing it to select the whole layer. Yeah. Okay. First of all, let's do that. Move that here. Hit enter. And then erase over here for the loose pixel. Actually, I need the move tool again. We're going to scoot this head this way. Grab the mechanical pencil. And we're going to get to work. This particular hair comes with some bang. And we're going to go here. And then we've got a little more bang on this side. And we're going to erase this line. Yep. Thank you. These are my anime hair drawings from last hair drawing stream. I tried Misa, Rukia, and My Valentine, and My Valentine threw me for the most of a loop. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Hair is insane. Let's see, she's got just enough of her ear showing here. And we got a little bit of ear here. And come down. And we're going to do this and this. And then general shaping. Homegirl's got a neck. Yeah, I have no idea how to spell Merrick either, but I know who you're talking about because we looked at it. The girl's got some power shoulders. Just a day. Something very so good. Who can imagine that evil? Yeah, we'll see if I can finish it. I'm not sure, but I'm going to give it a try. So the thing that you have to do with this character's hair is you've got to put in these crazy curls. And I might have drawn her too low to actually draw the curls. We might have to drag her up some. Mm-hmm. Okay, and we're going to grab the pencil. I said the pencil. And then we're coming straight down with the arms. And then we got to draw big shapies. This is actually one of my favorite hairstyles to draw, even though it's kind of ridiculous. Because I like doing the big shapies. Okay, on this side, we've got at least one more hole, and then another hole down here. And then this one has one of these. This side doesn't look quite right. I want to redraw this side. And then her eyes are pretty low on her face, to be honest. She's got one of these for a nose and a mouth. Just a little bit of eyebrows. And then we grab the paint bucket and cause chaos. Let me turn off the layer behind it. Let me grab a brush to close in some spots that I think need closing. And then we grab the paint bucket and we don't succeed. Are we just gonna have to hand paint this whole hair? Maybe. Let me try the paint bucket again. Better. Hi, Lisa. Although I am not Colgate. Welcome in. How you doing, Lisa? Too tired? Understandable, understandable. Well, Waddles, thank you for the hydrate. Today brought to you by some Sprite from the kitchen. Oh, Lisa, thank you for redeeming Draw Me a Tarot card. Give me just a second to grab my cards. I don't know if I like this erased line look. Okay. I'm gonna grab my cards. And let me open the Tarot Scratch drawing pad. Documents. Put studio files. Alright, new layer for Lisa. And let's shuffle the cards. Card shuffling ASMR. And we're gonna cut this a couple of times. And we're gonna pull, ooh, the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is hard work paying off, emotional fulfillment. You can take stock of what you've achieved and kind of celebrate a little bit. Like you can feel relaxed in your hard work. Let's draw you. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to do you from memory, so I'm sorry if it doesn't come out perfect. You've got like a Pop-Tart body, and then a round face, and the hair does one of these, and one of these, and I feel like there's like a tuft maybe. We got ears, we got ears, we got glasses, we got glasses. And you are sitting on a bench. And behind you are all the cups of your achievements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then they're on like a nice, like, it's got like a little curtain drop back here. Oh, there's a bow tie, I think. And that's the missing. Okay. How'd I do, Lisa? I don't think my from memory, Lisa, is too bad. Also, rip Drewski for trying to finish your blanket. I understand. You got to crochet. Yeah. Thank you for redeeming and draw me a tarot card, Lisa. Hope you enjoyed your fortune drawing today. All right. Let's save and we'll head back to the hair drawing. I really like drawing Himawari's hair. I'm gonna just eat the art before lurking the Mother Bread stream. Understandable. Thank you, Lisa. Enjoy your lurk. Alright. We did a Himawari hair. Let's see what else we can do. This is from a particularly low budget screenshot of Himawari too. Like, I want you guys to understand what I just drew. Okay, I can make her eyes a little and give her eyes a little more curve. They don't look so flat. But I enjoy drawing this low budget screenshot of Himawari from the xxXHolic anime. It brings me joy. My Lisa from memory wasn't too bad. I just checked the reference that she sent. I did a pretty okay job. Alright, I gotta think of another anime girly to draw. Let's see. I guess it doesn't have to be an anime girly, but that's kind of what I'm going with for interesting hairstyles right now. Because I feel like most anime boys have the same hairstyle. You've got like... It's spiky. Look, is that Ichigo? Is that Naruto? I don't know. That could be either of them. It could be the guy from Jujutsu Kaisen. Let me see what Kirishima's hair looks like. This is not that different. This is the same thing that I just did, except spiky. This spike comes in 3 parts. You got down spike, up spike, angle spike, hairline, spikes on the side. Poor wig makers. It must be so much work to make wig for anime cosplay. No wonder they have to chop all the hair off and glue it back on. I'm thinking... I'm suddenly blanking on any hair that I've ever seen in an anime. I do not hate Kirishima, just the hair is the same. Her hair is really easy to do, though. Like, you put in the face, and then it goes down and around, and then it's a braid. And then you've got the captain robes and... let's see what it looks like when it's down when she's fighting Kenpachi. I don't think that's necessarily super interesting to draw either, but we can try. I think that's what a lot of the results are now when you Google hers from that Kenpachi fight. Let's see. We'll do the head construction method. We will struggle with it for a moment. And then side ovals, hairline, eyebrows, tip of the nose, half of the face, halfway down. The chin does not point entirely here. That's nice. It actually like pauses and bees a chin for a minute. And then just erase the unnecessary lines. Let's make it a little bigger. Let's like erase around here to try and get rid of the extra pixels. So in the one that I'm looking at, it's kind of, the top of her head is cut off, so I'm going to have to imagine a little bit. But we're looking at, we've got a part. And then I think we're coming down and down. And down. And down. Really long hair is kind of interesting to draw. It comes down and kind of goes down like here. It really could be even longer, I suppose. And this just blends in down here, which makes me feel like he didn't finish drawing it. Because she does have neck muscle. And her shoulders go down. And they go down through this. The captain's coat goes this away. The Shihakusho goes like this. Collarbone, collarbone. Big, pointy scar thing. Lots of lines under the neck. We've got the hair still going down behind her. And then, honestly, this is a little thinner, a little sleeker looking. My hair doesn't poof this much. And then we've got quite a way down the eyebrow. There's dark spots under here. And then we'll see, this is more like this. Black, edit, convert to drawing color. Brush, layer, color layer. Let's make this brush bigger. I want a different color. It did not select my different color, I don't think. There we go. And then default color. Brush tool. I feel like this isn't doing it justice per se. Maybe because my painting is really messy. And then it's colored behind her head as well. Let me see if the paint bucket will work or if it'll fill the whole page. Okay. We're working. Okay. And then brush. Make the brush larger. Oh, that white is just very bright against this. It's not very white, actually. It's like a gray. Let me make the brush smaller. And let's cover up the parts that I messed up. That is the same color as her hair in this. So Urahara without the hat, maybe. I don't think the skin tone is right. I'm gonna repaint her face. I think it maybe more like this. That looks the same. That's a little too... That's not right either. This is a little better, I think. It's probably also because of the paper color that I'm using. Lock transparent pixels. There we go. Unlock transparent pixels. Let me grab the eraser and just like clean up down here. Let me merge layers. And then I'm going to go to layer properties, stroke. Yeah. And back to the layer. Let me clean up these loose pixels. I don't want this to be just a Bleach drawing stream, but I will look at Halibel too. Hang on, let me fix something that I see real quick. There we go. I went down the Bleach rabbit hole. It happens. Oops. I forgot that I merged the line art layers. So I have to be really careful where I fill in here. Oopsies. There we go. Do you mean the villain of season 1 of Dang It Grandpa? We could do Junko. Yeah, we could do Junko. Let me move Himawari up. And Unohana up. Let me make them smaller, actually, both of them. Control T. Enter. Move tool. I don't need you to move together anymore, but thank you. Oh, let me erase this. And yeah. Yeah, we can draw Junko hair. Also, folks on Twitch, ads start in about 8 minutes. I know that's a little ways out, but I probably won't catch it before it starts again. Let's do Junko Enoshima hair, though. Let's get a new layer cronk. Let's go back to the mechanical pencil. Let's draw in hot pink. Alright, so for Junko's head shape, we're probably going to shorten the bottom of the face some. Because this method tends to produce a longer face for me than other ways of doing heads. Hairline, eyebrows, tip of nose, halfway through, down a little, down a little, down a little, pointy chin, rounded, ears, not super visible. Let's make it a little larger. We can see what we're doing. All right. So first off, we got Bang. Like some serious Bang. They're even more curved than this, actually. And one kind of goes out like this way. And then we still have a framing piece over here. And we get rid of that. Get rid of this. some of her bang lines go all the way up a little bit, and some of them don't. The picture I'm working with here on this one is really low res, so this one might not turn out as nice. But we'll see. Alright, so the big thing about Junko, so we got like a piece that's doing that, a piece that's doing that, a piece that's doing this, with pieces coming out that are doing that. And then we've got some strands down back here. Honestly, we might not be... we might need to go more extreme. We've got some strands here. And we got some strands in places. She's got really slender neck, but a high collar. And then her shoulders are like this. This comes down. We got to draw the other side of the hair. She's got very like this eyes. They might be a little less long than this. I'm just avoiding drawing the other side of the hair. Okay. On this side, that comes further down and goes up. Then we're doing one of these. Oh, it's actually quite large. And we're doing one of these. I don't fall apart. It's not bad, but I don't. It's not. It's not quite right either. I gotta draw the little hair clips, little Monokumas. Like, you would recognize this as Junko. Excuse me, y'all, while I take a drink. Twitch folks, welcome back from ads. How was ads? Hopefully they weren't too bad. I think I'm going to color Junko too, just because for fun, maybe. Maybe see if I can make the hair look like it's supposed to. Like a really peachy color, like a pinky peachy color. Like maybe like this. This might be too pink. You ever look at a color and you're like, that's going to be the right color, and then it's not really the right color? Sorry, 1 minute, y'all. My eyes are watering. Yeah, that happen all the time. Okay. Let's go back in here. We're just going to color it this wrong color. Actually, that's bothering me. This is a better color. I wish it was a little more peachy, but it's not bad. This pink or the pink I was using previously? Alright, time to make my brush real tiny. So I can color in these ends. I think I should put another black line in right about here. This pink? Okay. Let me default color set black. Mechanical pencil. We go on the line layer, not this layer. We're not gonna wrong layer cronk. There we go. And then skin tone. Let me change the color of the paper background actually. And then her eyes are like a gray color actually. At least in the picture that I'm looking at. Control Z. brush. Ugh. Sorry, my eyes are watering again. Let me see something. Ugh. Okay, and then we need like an off black. Something like this. This. And then aside from the fact that she has no mouth and she must scream. Also, Drewski, thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. I think this is working. Oh, it's not quite time for chicken tendies. Actually, it's a little past time for chicken tendies. I should probably order something to eat for dinner. Oops. Thank you for the lurk, Mama Waddles. And just because I'm feeling a little silly goofy, let's do shading. Because I have reference for shading and what I'm looking at. And one more layer, which will be add glow. And we have some brighter spots up here. That's fine. Poor Himawari is the only one who hasn't gotten colored today. Maybe I should color Himawari for good measure. No, I think it's fine. Can I put a folder within a folder in Clip Studio? Yes, I can. Oops, I put the wrong layer in here. Let me pull her out. Let me put her in. There we go. Now it's working correctly. I'm gonna turn the paper back to its like cream tone. And grab the move tool. We've drawn anime women. Have we done it? Are we drawers now? We drew anime girls on the internet? What I like about this is that we've successfully drawn several different longish hairstyles. Now I should probably do a similar thing for shorter hairstyles. Yes, you weave internet on the artist now. I dyslexia that. Yes, you weave artist on the internet now. I think Junko deserves a face, though. Let me go to the Junko folder and, like, actually draw her face. We're using the wrong tool, Kronk. Wrong tool. Okay, we gave her face. She's not. She's not. I have no mouth and I must screaming now. Hmm. Art fight now or more hair drawing? Art fight? I have to find someone to draw for art fight, though, which is the hard part. That's just a lion in a cloak. I can't draw a lion. Eh, not this one. I'm clicking the random character button in um art fight until maybe I find somebody. No, I don't think so. Random character. Random character. I don't think this person. I found a character that I kind of wanted to draw, but I don't think this person's like actively doing art fight this year. Let's see, let's see. I would share my screen and show you guys the Art Fight website while I'm looking through it, but I just am too cautious for that right now. I don't feel comfortable sharing my screen. I need to create a browser for Snoo. I just haven't. What can we... I'm going to keep clicking this random character button. I don't know how to draw this. Hmm. Nani yakutate, Junji kiranaine. Oh man, I should write it in a different color. Yeah, I'll write it in a different color. Blue will probably stand out here if I had to guess. Okay, that's somewhat more visible. Damn, this is kind of funny. I think that's a little too complicated for me to draw though. Next. I need Art Fight's random character thing to understand that I am not really the best at drawing anthropomorphic folks. Give me a person. That's what I want to draw today, is a person. Hmm. What am I looking at? Okay. I am gonna call stream here today. Just because it's gonna take me a while to find an art fight target, and I don't want y'all to just sit here staring. Let me see if there's anyone to raid out to right now that I want to raid out to. Who's live? Red's live, but she's doing something different. Mary's live, she's doing analog. Let's see. Let me see where's chat at. Alright. I don't see anyone that I want to raid into this evening, which is fine. I appreciate you guys for coming to hang out for this short affiliate stream. Thanks for hanging out while we draw hair. I will be back probably not till Thursday with another art stream. I'm going to take a couple of days off because I've streamed several days in a row. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next stream. Yeah, it was so fun. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.